Hello and welcome back. Today SB and I went on our first interaction, went on a little adventure to Popeyes. Got a short clip of us getting our food. You can view here. Alright, SB, where are we?
I'm sorry. Popeyes?
We're at Popeyes.
Yeah.
It's first time ever at Popeyes.
Yeah.
Enjoying it.
Yeah, I like it because they have chicken which tastes like similar ones back home, so I'm gonna be more excited to do that.
Yeah. So this was SB's very first time at Popeyes, and I was pretty happy he got to have that experience, and I was the one to bring it to him. So everyone deserves Popeyes at least one time in their life. But anyways, about our educational backgrounds. A typical SB is from Rwanda, and he went to boarding school in high school, and then primary school. He went to a private school, primary school, and I can relate to that because I had my primary school in Florida by Miami, and I went to a private school as well. All right, continuing on. A typical day in the life of SB going to school. He said for primary school he would wake up at 6 in the morning, go to school at 8, get home at 5 p.m. So he had a very long day. And then they had 4 breaks throughout the day, including lunch, and then it was just a very long school day for those kids. And he said he walked to school. It was only 5 minutes away, luckily for him, so he didn't have a very long journey. He just like us, hopping on the sidewalk and going to school. And he said in high school he took a bus from his boarding school, wherever he lived, to school. SB said that he had 5,000 kids in his primary school, which is crazy because I only had 200 maybe, and his high school had 2,000 kids, which is pretty much exactly what I had when I was in high school. And he also went to a Catholic school, which I did not, but that's alright. And he said his top 3 things that he was worried about was passing the national exam, because if he didn't pass it, he wouldn't be able to apply to international universities like Michigan State. So he did pass, because he is here. And another thing he was afraid of is getting kicked out of school, because he wasn't a Catholic, he was Christian. So if they found out that he wasn't Catholic, he'd be gone, and he obviously didn't want that. So he had to fake some things, he said, and pretend like he was a Catholic. And another thing he was worried about was being far from his family, because he's very close with all his siblings and his parents, so he missed them a lot. His top 3 happy moments was he loved making new friends because he had a whole bunch of kids when he was little in primary school, and then in high school he had a whole new group of friends. And he said he really liked taking responsibility for himself while being at boarding school because there weren't any parents there, so he just had to. It was like for us getting getting sent to college and being in the dorms was first time without parents, and that was him, but in high school rather. SB also enjoyed playing sports for his high school. He played on the basketball and soccer team, and that's how I met SB actually. We played intramural soccer together, and then after that, we've been buddies. So, but yeah, he said that his basketball team won the division conference or something like that. So he's pretty skilled at sports. Some of the big tests that SB had to take during high school were the national exam, which would allow him to apply to international universities like Michigan State, which he passed and succeeded in getting into, because that's how we met. And he also took the SAT and the TOEFL, TOEFL, which is a foreign language test, because SB speaks 5 different languages. He speaks English, French, Swahili, Rwanda, which is native to Uganda, and his native language is Kinyarwanda. Yeah, it's a mouthful, but he can do it. And he would prepare for these tests by studying with friends. He really enjoys reading, and they get tested every week on the material that they learned. Every Friday, he said, that the teacher will give them a little test to revamp their skills. So that's it for this video log. I will be posting again soon. As we're going on another adventure, it should be fun, so stay tuned.